Hi, welcome to another Temu haul. Now, let me explain something to you. This one you cannot miss. So listen, listen, listen. First year anniversary for Temu. And they've asked me as an influencer to come on and share with you my favorite picks. But what I also want you to know is I'm going to share things with you that you will love to paint, that will help us with our crafting. And what I want to share with you, we're going to have it right here for you to see in the description boxes. And over, I'm going to be talking about the first year anniversary. And guess what? There's only one first year. So this is the first year anniversary for Temu, and they're celebrating it all month of September. So I needed to get this out in August so that you're ready for September, because I'm going to be giving you some links and codes that are going to help you save tons of money. And it's going to help you in a different way too. So let me tell you, September only, there will be thousands. Did you hear me? More than $1,000 items. And you know how we love some dollar stores out there, but these are truly dollar items with free shipping. Yeah. So dollar items, or so they're dollar gems throughout the exclusive link. It's going to help you get what you want. You're going to see what some of the things I picked that I thought were really fun to share with you today. And remember, you stay on with me to see all this, because I'm going to paint at the end and show you how to paint on some of these great items that I've got for you. All right. Or how to use some of them, so that you can also, if through the exclusive link that I have, my link that's right here on this video, you can get an extra 90% off many selections. So my link and code will be there, so that will tell Temu that I inspired you. It will also give you the links that are going to be important to you. And so as a Temu influencer, there's things that you will see. So all the influencers got together and we put our top picks. You can save time because we're going to click on this link that I give you, will take you right to those. So you don't have to search everywhere, because you could get lost in searching. All right. There's going to be more coupons that we will have for you. All right. And more deep discounts. So I'm going to talk about that more as we go, but I want you to know the thing that we also are going to have here is another section that's going to show you. It's going to post on there when you look at my box or put in my codes or whatever. It's going to pop up, and it's going to be Temu's customers' favorite items, the things that were the top sellers for this past year while Temu launched. Okay. So click on the link in my description box, and it's going to share those with you. So is that exciting? I am so excited to share it with you guys. Some great items that I had fun with. And you know, I always tell you the good and the not so good, and things that I loved, mostly things that I love for the price you can't beat. And so let's get started. All right. So first year anniversary, don't miss. All right. So I like the little easels. So this little easel can sit anywhere. You can paint the easel, put your little canvases on them, and have a decoration around your house, or even at the art shows or places where you're displaying. So there were two sizes I got. So this is what I want to share with you. I'm sharing you a mixture of stuff I got, and then I have a whole bin of dollar items. But some of these items were a little bit more than $1, but some of these items I just wanted to share with you. So you have the less expensive ones, okay, and then, but they're all very inexpensive. So those were cute. And then this is a wood frame that I liked. We like to do these where you can paint as a shadow box, or you can paint on the front. And I got this to fit on top of this easel. All right. But you can put bigger things on the easel. You could also use a smaller easel to also display this. Okay. So that's a couple of surfaces and equipment that makes it nice. Let's see. I've got a lot of stuff. I'm going to have to find a place to unload. All right. So I also picked out some things that I thought we'd like for the holidays. And these are another shape of ornaments. There's a couple different fancy tops. And so you're getting all these ornaments in here. I forget which one this one is. Do we have 10 on here? All right, so it's 20. 20? Yeah. Anyway, it's got the jute to hang them with. So there's different ones. So look at the number of how many are in the set. Now, then I thought this was going to be really pretty. So you can paint these frames all different colors for your Christmas tree, from white, red, green, whatever, metallics, silvers, and golds. And so paint your little canvas or your little cardstock and glue it on the back and take pictures from your grandchildren. It also comes with all the jute. And this was a super deal. I loved it. And there are, the problem is when we don't know the English, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, there's 12. Okay. So 12 of these cute frames, perfect timing. And I'd get a couple bundles because these are going to make it really quick and easy for you. I'm also Mod Podging on some of these with napkins. So think about that. Really fun way to do this. I also, when I was doing these dollar inexpensive ones, I got this jute ribbon. So I got, there was like 5 sizes. So I ended up getting 2 different sizes for you to see. I'm going to go ahead and cut it open so you can see what it is. All right. So this is a really nice ribbon to tie on top of jars, on top of ornaments. And look how wide. So there's the smaller ones and there's larger ones. So there we go. All right. That's like a jute ribbon. All right. Now I'm going to keep on going because I have a ton to share with you. And there are things that I thought were important that would work with different items that we're doing here. So where do I go? Where I go? Here's one that's really popular. And this is a little bit more money, but it's still just a little bit more than $10. But I want you to see, it says, I have so many grandchildren and my daughters and sons have these kids. They want to save their stuff. This is magnetic. This is plexiglass. You pull off. I didn't pull off the film. When you pull off the film, it's crystal clear and is matted already for you. So you hang it on your wall. They've got the hangers for the wall. All right. So you hang it on your wall and see this. You put their artwork on top. All right. So I don't have his artwork, but you put the artwork on. So the newest 8.5 by 11 picture that they paint, and you close it and and it's magnetic and it holds it. And when you put the next picture, this also stores the other paintings that they've done or the pictures that they've done behind these 2 rubber bands. All right. So that's awesome storage. Okay. So you can get these in different colors. They're white. I picked up black to show you the white and black 8.5 by 11. So it's for all those grandbabies and those kids' pictures to feature their picture, or for them to just keep storing up their favorite picture that they painted, or for the season or whatever. So you might not even want to put yours in here. So I just thought it was wonderful. It made it really easy. So you you open up these clips, you pull this out, and it's plexiglass, so it's shipped easier. I was worried it was going to break. And then you peel off that film, and so it's crystal clear and perfect, ready for you. So this is my special deal of the day because I'm thinking, I can't imagine not having multiples of these. I thought I'd hang 4, and so I could rotate my 31 grandbabies. All right, so how cool is that? And that could be for you too, for your art. So think about it. I thought we could just put 8.5 by 11. You can do some of these paintings that I do on YouTube, and you can put them. Oh, dang, where do I put all this? We can put this on your YouTube paintings that we do on art paper. That's a good place to put them and go, look, I painted this week. All right. I also found this. All right. This is one of those super deals. All right. So this snaps. Is a nice case to hold. And here is, they always have these great little packages. So this I save all these zipper packages for other things. Well, I thought, I like minis. They are pretty soft, but some of these are a little bit bigger. But I thought, let's try painting with these. And this is a nice case to just throw in your purse and take with you for a makeup case. But we have chisels and flats and little round ones. And this could be a soft mop to go across our painting. just to take a little travel kit. Isn't that kind of fun? All right, so they all fit in here and they have them in different colors. All right, so think about a little put together why some of the things I'm showing you. There's even little pouches that you can buy, cute little cases, and you can make a nice gifts for the holidays for all your painter friends by putting a lot of these little gadgets I got. Now I have some bigger things, but I'm going to go over some of the dollar specials. 1 year anniversary only comes one time ever, and it's the month of September. So I am a Temu influencer. I'm an influencer on YouTube, and so I am being. They've asked me to launch their anniversary with you guys. All right, so I've got a little basket full. All right, so these little guys, there's 3 sizes. Now, this is, I know you've seen this. This is to pick up papers when you're trying to file through papers. And sometimes you might use your little finger or your thumb, but there's a little texture on here. So I thought we could texture surfaces. We can pick up so we don't get paint all over our fingers and put a couple of these on. And also, they're good for if you're sewing. There's all kinds of fun things. All right. So there's 3 of those and a little case. Now this is awesome. Remember I said I want to squirt the water and I want it to run for me. And instead of turning on the blow dryer, because sometimes I'm not where I can do that, I wanted, and I tried blowing it. And so it gives up my oxygen. So these little guys are, can you hear them? All right, they really move the water. So you can squirt your water and you can make it move where you want it to move. And look, they have different colors. So I bought 2 different ones to share with you. All right, was that kind of good? Okay, now here's another goodie. I like to use the sponges to do some of the stenciling. Now these are makeup sponges, but look at them. They're really dense and wonderful for what we do. All right. So you can go right on your stencil and you can move it around. And so I rub it on the foam plate till it works into the sponge. And then I work it on my stencil. So I thought those are kind of cool. I got 2 different ones of those. And there's also this package of stencil brushes. All right. Which were super, super inexpensive. And they have a really nice flat top to it, the chisels. 3 different sizes. Okay, they're short and wonderful. Are you liking what I'm sharing with you yet? You guys got to let us know. So put a message that, okay, this was good, Donna. Thank you. And thank you, Temu. So Temu knows that you guys are liking what I'm sharing, and they might ask me to do some more for y'all. Okay, so I also always need a pencil sharpener. And so there's a difference in metal ones and plastic ones. So I bought both. The good thing about this one is it has a little case so it doesn't get, the shavies don't get everywhere. And there are 2 sizes. Where am I? Oh, you can't see it. There's 2 holes, small and large pencil. Same thing on the metal ones. Now I like having a metal one. I don't know why. I just think I like the metal because I feel like it'll break less easy. All right, so 2 come in this when you purchase this, and this is 1. All right, did I pick some good ones? Now, I didn't know what I could use this for, but I know I could use it for eyebrows, but I kept thinking this might be good for getting pile off shirts and all kinds of other stuff. These are for eyebrows, but look, you get for very inexpensive, you get a double 6 of them. And I can't even beat that at the clearance store. All right, then I thought I'd try their little rags. They hang just like that. And there's a ton of colors. And it makes it really good for, we used to even take these and gave them to all of our students. So they used them for their hands and to clean their brushes. And then we threw them all in the washer, as long as we weren't doing the essential oils. I mean, not essential oils, W oils. But this works great for acrylics. It doesn't take everything out, but it pretty much, and they feel really, their quality. I like them. All right. So how many of you like some of this other brand that's out there like that? And this is B7000. All right. So it glues glass and all kinds of other things in our crafting world, or bows that we do. All right. I always have a ring that's spinning around and bothering me. they have so many different gadgets for putting inside the ring. So I ordered another spiral one, and there's a whole bunch of those on there I saw last night, like crazy. All right, so I have some more fun things. All right, so I have done some other makeup, just throwing this out there. I cannot believe the brow ones, and my friend Lori, she's bought a bunch and gave everybody this liner that's like so easy. And this was either for the eyebrow or liner, and you put what shade color that you need to be. But I want you to know it's really thin, 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 or big, and they don't just come off. You got to scrub them off. Okay, so it's a good thing. All right, and their quality, I was really worried, but they're really quality. Okay, so these are a couple of things that I've used for different things in my craft room and all. So I like scrapers. Now this is rubber on the side, very comfortable, and you slide it and you get the blade. Now I not only use that to scrape off glass and stuff when I'm like doing gallery glass or whatever things, but I also use this on my stovetop, my glass stovetop. So this was a very good deal. Right now, I have a garden, but there's other things like clipping ribbon and stuff. So I got this little clipper. Now I thought, how is that going to work? So I'm trying to take off the spring, but the spring slides down. See, there's a slider area there. It slides down to here, and you literally can open it up really large. It's to clip flowers and clippings outside. All right. So it's just a little inexpensive but fun little gadget. I want you to know all of these things I can put in one little drawer, all of this. And it's easy to go through my junk drawer and find a bunch of goodies that I can use. And that's just a few. I've got more to go in there. All right, so this is weird. I always think that I could do something with what is in here. I love that you have a nice case, but this is for your nose, but there's two ends that to use for that. But there's other things. I got that from Mr. Mark, but there's other things that we can use all these gadgets for. So think about that. This was really good. All right, how many times do we just need to cut either the box or we need to something delicate and without wrecking something? Well, look how nice this is. It's got a slide, and you just slide this. Where am I at? Right there, but it's spring. All right, so you can't make it stay, but lots of times safety wise we don't want it to. So very easy with your hand to do. All right, now I always, Michelle comes over here and helps me and gets my cords and everything, and I say, do you have any more of those Velcro things? Well, I also use this out for my tree that I'm trying to grow. So I did two different groupings. This had a stack of them in different sizes. All right, and so this one, they're little Velcro guys. All right, let me pull it apart. All right, so I'm just going to pull it through. All right, if you haven't done this before, you can get all your cords together, pull it through, and it stays for you. All right, and like I said, I have cords everywhere. I'd like to get up off the floor so Mark doesn't trip, or your kids don't get into things. But those Velcros are great little dollar items. And then I thought I was getting magnets, but these are two-sided sticky, so it makes it. I've done a couple, and I don't know if y'all have seen it, where I take the hard canvas and I attach it to something on the front of it. So you could paint this ornament, put it on one of those little canvases, and use the two-sided sticky rounds, big squares. And some of y'all might have seen where I did the coasters, 3 of them, and lifted them higher. This is another shape. Okay, so it's not a magnet, but it's there's like 60 or so different ones here. So this just makes you a little bit more creative than other people at the shows and all. And when you're giving gifts and they see, wow, look how interesting that is. So all that's still in the bin. All right, I'm going to paint soon, so don't go away. So there's 2 different things. I love silicone mats. Our mats are very high quality that we use, and they're very durable. But there's 2 different types of silicone. Now you can do this in the kitchen. to cook, you can cut fabrics and things that you need on top of silicone. But this is a really thin one that was wrinkled to pieces, but when you took it out of the plastic, it wasn't too bad. All right, so this one's very light, and you can also put this, and I saw that they put them in the refrigerator or something on the shelf, the glass shelf, and it keeps from scratching and stuff. So, and so this is silicone, it kind of it sticks a little bit for you. And then this is a heavier one. So I don't know. So you have to look. This is really thin and this is thicker. Of course, I like thicker, but then there's reasons to use thin. So I'm just like, you know, they come rolled. This one came with a little rubber band on it. And you can also just roll this one up and try to keep the wrinkles out. The only thing every once in a while, because they're in the orange bag, I'll see things that I'm like, I wish they hadn't put that in there. But most things have been working pretty darn good. I have a surprise for you at the end. That's my new creation that I wanted to do from Temu. And so I'll show you that soon, but there's more. All right. So this is a stand-up easel. Now I haven't pulled it out yet. It's got a zipper and it's got the nice legs. Okay. So far it looks pretty much like my nice ones I always bought. The least I ever paid was $30. And these were a super deal. Look, that's nice. Now, I don't know what this does. The only thing that kind of bothers me sometimes is when I don't understand what, oh, so maybe that's how you hold it to close it and put it inside the bag. All right. So when I don't understand Chinese, it makes it hard for me. All right, so there's other controls here. All right, so let's see how tall this goes. Oh, it goes regular. And so it's floor or tabletop. And there's 2 clips. All right. So what I liked is that I can move these guys down is what I like about it. All right, so I can move these down. I want to show you something that's fun in here. Okay, let's move it. So tabletop or floor easel. Okay, now I don't know if y'all know, but the top of this, all right, so this will come up, all right, so you can do that where you want it to be. You can also, you can lift this. Wait a minute. All right, so I can lift this up, all right, and you can pull out and lock how wide your canvas is. And this is the top of the easel, and that will hold your canvas really snug, okay? But now I have to show you, I did not know this. I was so excited about this. All right, this is the tray that you get. So the tray, they pull it out, comes out really nice. Look. So here is this big white tray. How cool is that? And so you can take and attach this on here. And oh, you have to change. I started to say, wait a minute. This is made just where the canvases sit on it. All right. So I'm thinking, how does this go on it? But right here are the attachments for the screws that you see. So you attach that, and then this hangs on the screws, but it has a whole tray. So you can lay your brushes in here. You can also hang things on the side like that rack. That little nice rag hangs right on here for you. And everything that you need is included. I'm so excited. I can't wait to use it. This is like nice quality. And then you can crank this back down. All right. Oh, and there's a level. Holy heck. How nice is that? Oop, wrong way, Donna. So there's a level in there and you're ready to go. So I'm not going to put this back in right now, but this is, you know, that frame I told you is awesome. This is a super killer deal. All right. So be checking out the prices and checking out everything when you get a chance. Okay. I'm going to put a minute. Going to put this to the side. Are you having fun yet? I am, because I saved the fun of opening everything so you are with me, because I thought it would be fun to see your eyes as you're seeing it. Okay, this is something I thought was very important for me. I'm traveling all the time. I get there, and this, I don't know about you guys, this has all the plugs for the phones, the iPad, the computer pieces that I take with me. And so there's all these elastic pieces that you roll your cords and put them in there. Then there's those extra places for Mark gets the different kinds of plug boxes that you need, the little squares. All right, so that they have a little good place there for them. All right, so look how nice that is. It's all ready for you. And it's pink. You can get any color you want, by the way. So that was my I need, is for all these different connections, the fobs, the plugs, and the cords. All right, how cool is that? It's all organized for me, and I love that. Okay, so remember when I said I don't like things get wrinkled? They're pretty good about things that might wrinkle, but this is not making me happy. And that's what's happened to a couple of my stencils. So if you're getting a set of stencils, you usually don't have a problem. It's when they're single. All right, so look how cute that pumpkin will be. Now you can heat this like taking a tea towel and then just heat it with the iron and take that out. But it bugs me that what if it doesn't come out? That's just my 2 cents. But that is a pretty design for a pumpkin. Look how pretty. And actually that design's fun for a lot of things. All right, you could do that on a vase or whatever and not do the pumpkin shape. Now here's a couple that didn't have any problem. They're like heavier, I guess. I don't know. But I love this, believe in the magic, and look at the cute ornaments. I thought the ornaments would be a cute little border on something for the holidays. I'm always looking for a Merry Christmas that is, I'm always looking for a Merry Christmas that is a different size to go on some of the recent stuff that I do. So those are 2 good stencils. Now these I thought were bigger. This happens to me often, and I really looked at the size. But then when I get to these, I went, oh, those are the ones I want. But the other size I was looking was the 12-inch ones. So I'm not sure what size this is, but the thing I want you to see is they sell this round wood that size. So if you're making these to go into a wreath, this is a door hanger and you put a bow on it and you hang it. But this size would be perfect inside a wreath. And so I want you to see that it says, welcome to this, what? Welcome to the show. Hope you brought, oh. All right. So this one's welcome to our home. This one's, what does that say? Welcome. We hope you like dogs. That's cute. Anyway, there are all kinds of ones I thought were cute. All who enter will be sniffed, licked, slobbered on, barked at, and loved. Okay. We just saw my son's new dog, and my husband was worried about him jumping on him, but he was wonderful. This is, and it left it so you could write the name of the family. Welcome to our lives, our story, and our home. Those are good, guys. I thought I was doing good when I got it. Home, sweet home. All right. And this was a package. They all come together. This is us. I say our life, our story, our home. And the last one is hello. Hello. All right. So that's a little bundle that comes together. But remember, look at the size, because they have 12 by 12s. I mean, 12 size round, 12 inches. And this size, there is a wreath, they're wood discs to match this. So you can get they're like 10 or something of them. Okay. Now, a couple of last things before I start painting is I got packages of rice paper. Now, I wanted the rice paper that you could see grains in it and stuff. But this paper is really nice to Mod Podge, and it gives you wrinkles like, and then you Mod Podge, you put Mod Podge on your surface, you put this paper, and then you put Mod Podge on top. So it gives you a really nice rice paper finish. Okay. Now I got 2 bundles, really big bundles of it. All right. So this size, which looks like it's a 12 by 12. Okay. And then this size, and I'll show you, It is very big. So I wanted it for 10 by 20s or bigger. So what's nice about that is you can cover the entire canvas to get texture, which makes it really nice. And look how big that bundle is. So that's the rice paper. So that made it really nice. So I hope that if you just came on and you weren't here at the beginning, this is for the month of September. This is a preview ready to go when September hits, because really good things sometimes sell out. And there's only one anniversary for the first year. This is it in September. So they have over 1,000 items for $1. So 90% off, crazy amount of deals. And so this is Temu's gems through these exclusive links. So I'm putting my link up. My link has my code. And when you use that to get your product, it makes Temu see that we're good, as one strokers are good, and that they're going to offer more. So that's a good thing. And so it takes you immediately to what all the influencers have put as their top picks, saving you time to find those top picks, gives you more coupons if you follow my link, and deeper discounts. And how can you get deeper discounts when we're already so low? Temu customers' favorite items is another thing you can go to. Bestsellers for the first year that the most customers bought, and Temu influencers, what they like the most. So that's what we're going to do for you. You're going to see those codes right here in the box. So click on that. Now I'm going to paint, and this is what I'm going to show you. I wanted these little sayings that they had. Okay. And this says, give it to God and go to sleep. So this is for over the bed. And I didn't know how this was going to be. And so I just want you to see, it looks like wood grain. It is a fabric canvas. And so it's all ready to get one of those ready-made frames, because these were standard sizes. It comes rolled up like this, so it's not wrinkled. All right, so that's a clever idea. It's got a foam noodle. All right, so it's ready for you coming out of a package. This one's inside the sleeve. All right, and I had to pull it out of the sleeve. And this one says bless. And I tried a really big one, and guess what? This is huge. Okay, so it says blessed. It's got a little bit of a faux background, but my idea is I wanted to get these and I want to hand paint on them. And so these would be quick things to, you could even put them on foam core board and they could choose to frame them. I was thinking of some things that would make that easy. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you how I would paint up a few of these items and how it can be something special for your shows. This one has like PVC in it. They wouldn't be using PVC in Florida because you can't get it. All right, so I'm going to turn the camera down. I hope you liked what I've been sharing with you. And, you know, these are things I think will be good for your crafting, good for your painting process, and good for your shows. Okay, so let's turn the camera down. So look, I'm just going to tape this into place on my silicone mat. I have this monstrous silicone mat here. All right. And so see, it looks just like wood green. It's kind of cool with the print that it comes on here. So, and it's sleek, nice, smooth looking print. So, and that's one of my things. I don't think most of us, some of you are really good, but most of us don't have that ability to letter. Oh, I forgot another product. I got it right here because I'm going to use it. Now, this is what I want you to see. This is something new I'm trying. Now, I did not know it comes when you pull it out, it feels damp, but I didn't know it really was damp because I cleaned it and washed it afterwards. I mean, I just squoze it in water and got pretty much all the paint out. You can see I have a few spots. But what happens is I didn't know that you're supposed to keep it wet. So it was really hard. So I put it in the sink and I almost didn't get it ready for us to come on. But you just put it on. I didn't have to when I pulled it out of a mat. I just put it on the table. But you need to put that on a foam plate or whatever. And this is what we're going to do. I'm going to show you that as you're painting, you can come here and just wipe it off instead of using paper towels. And they have all different colors. And there you go. So I thought that's a great thing for us to try, right? So let's start out like right here. I can come right here and take that paint right out of there. So it's clever. It's clever. I just wanted y'all to try it. I thought it might be a good thing, and we'll have to see. All right, so now I'm getting the paint that I was using earlier today. And so we just open this up, and I'm going to come in here and I need some more floating medium here. I hope you like what we're sharing with you today, and see how it fits into your world, if that's something you would like to try. All right, so you can't beat the discounts. You can't beat if you don't like anything, if you're unhappy with it, you let them know, they credit your account back. And if you don't get your purchases, that's the next thing. That's the next thing. People were worried that it would take months to get here. How many of y'all have done that with other companies? And it wasn't anything like what you ordered. That's the fear people have. But with Temu, I'm having to tell you that my stuff comes within 10 days. If it doesn't come within 10 days, they will credit your account $5 for the inconvenience. But I've only had one credit out of probably 20 orders. All right. So I want you to see, I take and I'm going to pick up Dewberry and Wicker White. Okay. And I'm going to come right here and work it in. So work it till it's a light, pretty color to a dark. Then I can take a little bit of medium so it moves for me, but it's going to move nice here. Oh my goodness. I got purple. So guess what? I got a paint right there. All right. So look what happens here. You put whatever color is in your house or that you want to decorate with or that you want to sell. So think of a clever way and let me know how you got yours and painted them. I didn't know. It seemed like they were already on a board, but they weren't. That would have been too good to be true because it would have been super cheap for what you were getting if it was. But see, this one works out really nice. And then I'm going to come in here and let's just make it a rose. That makes it easy because lots of people buy roses at the shows. All right, so this is a nice one to put over your bed. It's all about going to sleep. There's lots of Christian ones that I loved. So like the blessed. So I always feel blessed. So I thought that was the perfect one for me. All right. So that's too big for my house, but it's great if you have somebody with high ceilings because it can go over a door or anything or an archway into a room. Okay. This paints so smooth on this fabric canvas here. All right. So I'm going to put a side view one. Okay. Easy, easy, easy. You don't need medium. You don't need textile medium because it just works. And you're not going to be washing it anyway, guys. But with this material of this, you could sew this into a pillow. That's another good idea. Because, or a tote, you can make it as a tote. Because it is actually like a G-clay material. All right. So like you can stretch it on. Oh, you can stretch it on a regular canvas and staple it around. Oh my gosh, that's a good idea, Donna. I was trying to think of how am I going to sell this like that? All right. So I can do a border across the bottom, or I can just do a feature right here. And I can come over in the top here and make some rosebuds. And show you how fun that can be. All right, so This, I thought this was a very clever idea I had. So you guys show me what you end up doing with yours. And there are so many to pick from, and they're very inexpensive. To have somebody do all that lettering for me and give me a pretty surface to use, I'm telling you, I was really excited. All right, so now I'm going to go to my 16 flat. Where is that? Right here. And let's get some green. All right, so I'm going to pick up the sap and the citrus right here, but I'm going to pick up white to make it really light. Work it, work it, work it. I'm in my double loader, by the way. Here's some medium. Okay, so we can come right in here and put our green in here. Now, please give us thumbs up or likes to let YouTube and Temu know that you like what I'm sharing. And it lets everybody else know that it helped you. If it does, please let me know. All right, so I'm going to come right out here. And I don't want to go too close to the edge if you're going to staple it. So that might be something you need to think about and scoot this over. You could easily have put the swag across the center even. All right. But what I wanted to do is do it in the two corners. So there we go. And sometimes you guys like me not to talk so that you can just look and not think about it. All right, so here we go at the top. Oh my gosh, this is like painting like butter. It's so fun. Okay, work it in, work it in. Now I was thinking we could use teals and aquas for the leaves, some blue leaves, whatever your decor is in your room. Okay. So we're going to come down here and have just a little bit of green up there. My daughter has a lot of natural colors, so she might want neutrals and gray and black. All right. And we put a few curlicues. I want you to see how easy the curlicues will be on here. All right. So I'm going to make it inky. Roll it. Okay. And we're going to put a few little swirls, not squirrels. All right. So this is okay. Same thing over here. And look how fun this is, guys. I thought that was a pretty good idea. I hope you guys like that idea. All right. And then I'm going to sign it somewhere in here. You can even sign it down the side. Okay. All right. Now I can go right over here. And I didn't put the other brushes in here. I forgot. Okay. So look, I can clean it and come right here. You just push on it a little bit and it takes the water out of, the color out of it. Okay. And just play with it and see how you like it. And then I'm just going to keep mine in a Ziploc baggie. Okay. So there you go. Oops. All right. And we'll put it to the side. All right, let that dry. Now I've got another one. Let's see how I can get this in here. All right, and that's the big one. So let's see. I might have to just do part of it in front of you. Okay, so we'll roll it up this way, just so I'm under the camera. Okay. So you can stencil on this. There's all kinds of stuff you can do. Painting that you can do. Here's my tape. All right, so I'm gonna tape that down. All right. I can go over here and then go to the other side. All right, so I'm gonna pick up the Prussian blue and white. Prussian blue and white. Oh, no, I'm not. I was gonna do natural colors. So I'm gonna change my mind. I got sidetracked, sorry. Okay, so here we are, coffee latte and white first. And I'm gonna go to my foam plate. I don't have a foam plate because I ran out, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna get some of this pretty burnt sienna, coffee latte burnt sienna. There we go. So I'm gonna come right here. Now you can do magnolias or you can do tulips. Hey, watch. I want this a little bit bigger. So we can just come back here, paint it even a little bit larger. All right. Up, push and come back down. So I'm just excited because I can't wait to give this to my daughter. She's got a new house. And she can just tack it on the wall even. Now, that's the other thing I've done when somebody's in an apartment and they can't have me paint on the wall. I have taken and we just tack it really lightly on the wall. And she had the screen trim, that little thin piece of wood, and they put the little thin little trim nails and nailed it all the way around this canvas right on the wall. Then you could remove it when you leave. And then she felt better because this has a glare on it, so I'm hoping you can see. She felt better because she didn't want to leave it if she moved right away anytime soon. All right. So we're just going to do this in a couple of corners. All right, let me show you. I want to do a magnolia and a lily. How's that sound? This is asphaltum and white. Okay. Now you can use brown leaves or you can use a muted green. I'm going to go off the edge and that'll be fine. Push down and lift. All right, so you got to go look at all the phrases. Now, like I said, this one's way big. So for you who have those tall ceilings, this would be perfect. All right, so we have our magnolia there. And this is going to be a lily with stamens. So I'm going to go ahead and let's see how this looks. I'm going to go ahead and add some green, but have it meet the sap green with the browns. Oops, sorry, sap greens with the browns. So it actually will work in here. So, all right. And so I'm going to go ahead and put this one right over that petal. All right, so there we go. All right, we're going to come right here. So those are the leaves for the lily. All right. And we're going to come across here. So it's got like a faux backing. And so we can go around that and put that in a couple corners. So what I want to do is pick up some darker brown and put that in the middle because this is going to be the pod inside. Right there inside the center of the magnolia. So we can put some licorice back here. All right, and then I can put little bits of light tapping in here. All right, and then I'm going to come right through here and make a smile. And so this is a little bit of licorice. Okay, and I know there's a glare, sorry. Here we go. So we're gonna touch and pull, touch and pull. See the stamens in there. But I'm telling you, I'm so pleased with how easy this is to paint on. So if you just came on, please go back and check out all the wonderful Temu deals I had. And I want you to see that you have over 1,000 items for less than $1 and all kinds of departments, from kitchens, gardens, clothing, makeup. So you don't want to miss. There we go. How fun is that? I'm going to leave that tape down so it dries a little bit. But look, when you lift it up, see how pretty it turned out on there? All right. You can roll these, like I said, you can roll these and staple them on a big canvas. But you can also just tack it on the wall and have a pretty piece of art. Now, this has, you have to go look at them. There's all kinds to pick from. So go check those out for me and share with us what you liked about it. And I will see you next time. So Temu, good quality, very inexpensive, ships well. We like what we end up with, and we've got lots of clever gadgets. All right. I'll see you next time. And this is Donna Dewberry. And keep on painting.